100 Crimes of the Chinese Communist Party in 100 Years. The Chinese Communist Party has been a disaster to China and the world for 100 years. Here are the 100 crimes of the Chinese Communist Party committed. At this time of the Chinese Communist Party's 100th year anniversary, this work is a brief summary of all the crimes. The Chinese Communist Party's crime is beyond counting. Listed here is just one in millions. We can only hope that the Chinese Communist Party goes to hell and leave the world in a clear and decent situation. Crime number 24. The Siege of Changchun. The People's Liberation Army besieged Changchun for 5 months from May of 1947 to deplete the food of the Kuomintang's National Army. They forcibly prevented the people of Changchun from leaving the city. Even babies were not allowed to leave, resulting in more than 200,000 people starving to death, and the starving people outside of Changchun were suffering miserably. Dead bodies were seen everywhere. A defender named Zheng Dongguo even recalled human flesh being sold for food. Crime number 25. Treating commoners as expendables. Between 1947 and 1948, during the Battle of Liaoshen, Huaihai, and other battles, the CCP army used the commoners as expendables at the first line of defense. In the book Sea and River 1949 by Taiwanese author Long Yingtai, in the memo of former Taiwan Legislative Director Liang Xiaorong, the article How Did CCP Win the Civil War by Xin Haonian, and in the article The Despicable Changchun Battle, published on the Dagong Bao on April 16, 1946, include detailed documentation about this. Crime number 26. Sanqu riots for the separation of Xinjiang. Between 1944 and 1949, under the direction and interference of the Soviet Union, the Communist Party triggered the insurrection of Yili, Tacheng, and Ashan. They tried to convince Xinjiang to break off from the Republic of China and join forces with the Soviet Union. Crime number 27. The recognition of Outer Mongolia. In February of 1945, Stalin signed the Yalta Agreement in secret with the US and the UK. With Stalin taking the independence of Outer Mongolia as the condition to declare war on Japan, the Chiang Kai-shek administration was therefore forced to allow Outer Mongolia to gain independence through public voting as a condition of not supporting the CCP. In 1946, however, Stalin broke his promise and supported the Communist Party to take over China. 2 weeks after the CCP's establishment of their government, they acknowledged the independence of Outer Mongolia. The Republic of China, however, never agreed to this until 2002. Taiwan accepted the independence of Outer Mongolia. China lost Outer Mongolia for good.